What's going on, guys? I'm Frank Weck, and I am here today with Dripping with Good Looks Cosplay. I don't think I've ever interviewed more people in one sitting. This will be fun.
You're welcome.
I've told them, I'll tell you guys, we're just gonna kind of sit around and chat about one of our favorite animes. I'm guessing it's one of your favorite animes because you're all dressed in the appropriate attire. I'm not. So just
that's okay too.
Thank you.
You can borrow his apron.
Oh, that would no, I'm okay. Just to kind of get started, was there a rhyme or a reason as why you guys picked the characters you did?
I picked Kaoru back when I was an 8th grader a long time ago because my friends started having me watch it, and I knew like Tamaki was like my favorite host, but I was like, I want to cosplay. That would be my first cosplay is Kaoru, and I just fell in love, and we told that one about it.
That one.
And it just kind of happened.
And we're best friends, so.
And people say we look like twins anyway.
So we were like, do it.
For me, it was.
Honey.
Well, I'm short anyway. That's not the reason, though. I just really liked the character. He was so upbeat.
Yeah.
And I like sweets.
He's so cheerful.
So does he, so it's all like, yes, I can eat.
It's just
all I
matched,
want,
right?
It doesn't matter.
I got you.
I guess I'll go next. Well, there was actually a vacancy for Kyoya, and I've been friends with them and been helping out with their Ouran stuff. And they're like, hey, do you want to be our Kyoya? So I was like, okay, I'll be Kyoya. And I watched Ouran and love Ouran, so that's how I got into the position. And
Nice.
Should I go next?
Yeah.
She made me. No,
begged.
actually, I'm not the original Mori cosplayer, but I believe it was in December 2014, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah. I was filling in for the Mori cosplayer, and from what I understand, everyone liked me so much, and it just kind of stuck. So
Got you.
that, and I'm very tall.
You fit the role very well.
Yeah, I don't say too much, so it works.
So we're gonna cut that as she made me, and then we're gonna move on. No. This is. And for the leader.
For me, I've always loved Ouran. Actually, my first Ouran cosplay was Bossa Nova, and I thought, well, I don't really want to be just Bossa Nova all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I have all these friends and they like Ouran too. I was like, let's form a host club. I'll
So
be Tamaki.
just like Tamaki.
And then she started recruiting us all like randomly. She's like, hey. And
That's
we're like,
great.
We're like, yes.
That's awesome. So I mean, I have a few things in mind of what I want to talk about. I absolutely love the twins to death. They're probably the reason I watched the whole series. My favorite episode by far, though, is the twins fight. Watching them fight in unison is hilarious. Is the greatest thing ever. So, just to kind of push it on the table, what is your favorite episode of Ouran High School Host Club?
Mine is curious episode. Like, oh my goodness, him meeting Tamaki and seeing like how bratty Tamaki was, and then he was just like, oh, so frustrated. But then seeing how he's the third son, so like he's not really worth it in his father's eyes, so they just kept pushing him back. And then him growing through Tamaki and becoming a person, and then like that flower at the end, where he expanded outside of the picture frame, I think it spoke a lot in my own life, so that's probably my favorite. Even though Kyoya's not like one of my favorite at all.
So rude.
No.
That's why she's on the other side of the table. Too.
Oh, I see. There was a reason.
For me, I'd probably have to say the Alice in Wonderland one.
Right.
Because ever since I was young, I've always loved the Alice in Wonderland Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite anime plus my favorite Disney movie combined, I'm like, yes.
It's perfect. You guys ever thought about doing the Cheshire Cat?
We have. We did. We actually had it here at A2F. We did a.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
Last spring,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Nice.
Yep,
I
it was
wasn't here
fun.
for that.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I know. I missed out. It sucks.
You have pictures?
Yeah, just
so glad I didn't get the giant caterpillar outfit.
We would
That
have to
would've
roll
been
you
awkward.
on like a wheelchair or something.
Kiwi down the hallway.
Beep beep.
Favorite episode?
Oh goodness, I don't know. They're like all mine's would be probably towards the end as they're growing
Right.
as people and everything. So it's really, it gets deep for
Yeah, it
little,
does.
so it's really awesome.
Mhm.
Like you don't think it at first, and it's like, oh.
Well, Kyrie stole mine, but mine was also the Kyoya episode because just they showed the depth of his characterization,
Right.
and they had really cool symbolism with the flower and the painting, and that's when you get to really know about the characters and how the host club started, and it's not just like a frivolous thing. There's
Right.
like, meaning to it.
Well, mine's a tie between the first episode and the one where Bossa Nova first appears. Young Lord, ready to rumble? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Mine would be the two with Bossa Nova in it. Mori Senpai gets an apprentice candidate, and Tamaki's unwitting depression. Because one, I love Bossa Nova, and another reason is you get to see more of Tamaki is in love with Haruhi. Like
Yeah.
you see bits and pieces of it all throughout, but it's there that he's actually like, wait.
I might actually.
Light bulb.
might
for the-
actually-
Got you.
She's more than my daughter.
So, has there ever been a time, like, doing like the tea party like we just got through with, or the balls that you guys do? Is there a time that you guys have gotten like super in character and hilarity has happened? I hear laughing.
These two every day.
What don't we do?
It's not wrong.
I wish we had more banana pills though.
What?
Just watch people trip. That's all
we even like to act in character when we're in the hotel rooms.
Oh my god. Gosh, at night.
The first night before our very first tea party was at the first Consplosion.
Nice.
We had someone else being Kyoya, and we also had a Nikazawa. And it was storming, and it was a very frightening night.
Cold night.
I couldn't sleep because I was so nervous
Right.
about the next day, and the Kyoya, the Belzelnev on a lamp. Okay, so Tamaki was kind of was laying down in the side where it's facing the lamp,
Okay.
like the middle section.
Yeah.
And I was beside her.
I was on the floor.
Yeah, she was on the floor.
She was on the floor.
And our Kyoya and Nakazawa on the other bed.
Okay.
But the Kyoya, to get back at Tamaki for calling us the homosexual supporting cast
At the panel.
but the Belzelnev on top of the lamp looking down at her. And so when it stormed,
The lightning flashed.
I was like, oh, Hikaru, I can't sleep. And all Hikaru did was like, look. So I turned around, and at that very moment was the flash of lightning, creating the shadow of Belzelnev
Evil cat.
right down at me, and I faintly screamed,
And started crying.
and it woke everyone up in the room.
And by faintly, it
then-
was really loud, wasn't it?
No, it was.
No?
It was
Okay.
It was this cute like.
Cute whimper. It was so dark.
And I'm in the floor, just like who's crying.
And
I was
so
like, it's Laura.
she gets up, all in her blanket,
In my hoodie because I was freezing.
trying to comfort me, but like
darkness in case.
like that across the bed,
That's
and
great.
just lands on top of me, and I
She
cry
cried more. I was like, what's the matter? And then this one's like, look, and I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's awesome.
Or like a Haruhi at one point teaching you how to make commoner ramen in the microwave at the hotel con. And it blew
It
up.
blew up.
There are so many fun
In
memories.
true Ouran fashion.
Oh my goodness.
I got you.
There's been a lot of fun times.
What is your guys' favorite thing about cosplay?
you get to be your favorite character, but not only that, you get to be someone else's favorite character.
Right.
And when they see you, the look in their eyes, that's the most rewarding thing, is they're just so happy to see their favorite character come to life.
Awesome.
And that is worth it. That's worth all the money. That's worth all the blood that you prick yourself making it, or
All the flowers and cupcakes and
yes.
pain, your shoes, your feet, running down like 10 flights of stairs for certain conventions. It's all worth it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
The tears. And then see them, especially like we've had a few, like even the Ouran events when we're like dancing with them at balls and stuff, and they're like, you made this con the best I've ever had, and they will
man.
cry sometimes and they'll hug us because we made their con something.
We even have some girls that I guess you can say are fangirls. They made us a photo album.
Oh.
And then towards the back of it, because they left room for more photos,
Right.
they put down why they love us so much.
That's
And it
awesome.
wasn't just them, it was like they went around to other people who
That's amazing.
go to our
That's so
stuff.
touching.
And then getting stuff like this made for us.
That is not
Nice.
what we're
Like,
supposed to
that's
have.
pretty amazing.
So great. That's awesome. Yeah, and I don't get a whole lot of it doing Frank West, all closet cosplay, because I'm not a good seamstress.
Okay, you can always buy it.
Yeah, well, all this is at Walmart. So, except for the jacket. The jacket, thankfully, was my mom's. There you go, guys. Now you know. It was my mom. I plan on buying a new one pretty soon. This it's getting ratty. So I'll let you guys have the table. Is there anything you want to ask me or our viewers?
Why should I watch Ouran Host Club?
Oh, there you go. See what hasn't seen the anime, for the record.
I haven't.
You
Oh.
what?
Get out. He's my cameraman. He can't leave.
Goodness, this anime is funny and ridiculous and then like heart-wrenching. And then the manga continues on. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
But like you get all kinds of different characters because you got like the cool type and then the princely type and the mischievous devils and cute and all that. I mean, you got everybody, and then you got this poor girl thrown into the middle of it because she doesn't have any money, surrounded by these hot men. You know, it's just crazy. Then
Like-
following her around to the grocery store. Oh, we've done that before too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that was when I had short hair.
Yeah, we followed Tabaki around everywhere. But yeah, like I don't know.
It may look like a girly show, like
Right.
oh, I don't want to watch it. It's too girly.
Right.
There's a lot of grown men who love it.
But do what?
Grown men who love it.
Yes, there is. It's like
Yeah.
it's not just the cute boys entertaining women,
Right.
and all this. It's like
The whole
you
reverse
have-
harem thing.
Yeah. You have all these characters. And you're like, oh, that's cool. He looks cute. No, twins, just twin incest. But then,
Don't give me that look.
but then you go into those characters and you see what makes that character why, like
Mhm.
why they are them, and why they're in this host club.
Right.
Because like, if the twins weren't in here, were in the host club, they'd be completely different.
Right.
Oh yeah, their
Like,
lives
they
completely
would still-
changed.
yeah.
Honey Senpai's life was completely changed. Like that's like one of the episodes that I really love is because like Tamaki goes around and he recruits all these people and like the twins are like if you can't
Decide who's
choose
who.
then it's not worth our time, and he's just like I'll get it right.
That's it. He just
And-
continues to try until
Right,
he
they're
figures
just like
it
you're
out.
so annoying because the twins were horrible people,
Yeah.
and then like Honey Senpai wasn't allowed to like cute things, and his dad was like, "You got to be serious," and Tamaki's like, "No, love adorable things."
Accept yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then Mori Senpai's just like, "I got to do this."
He's like, I
This is just my life now.
He's like, "You can do it," and then poor Haru, he just breaking a vase.
yeah.
That's all it took.
We all thought she was
But-
a boy except for one.
But even
I'm the
Haruhi's
intelligent one.
Yeah. Even Haruhi's backstory and how she got to where she is was
Mhm.
just like
Yeah, with
Yes.
her mother.
Yeah, and it touches a whole bunch of like random
Right.
topics and other people like characters that get thrown in there too.
It's very well put together.
it is.
despite its outer appearance.
He's like, oh, is that a Ouran host?
Oh yes, like when we go out in public and people are like, "So what are you from?" And we're like, "Oh, I'm Ouran High Host Club," and they're like, "Host Club?" We've had like women who just kind of like eye us, and we're like,
Not that kind of host club.
Like Nakakon.
High school host club.
We just
That's
give out
even
tea.
worse.
Yeah, no
Gotta start him
comment.
young, right? No. Oh.
I think it's a good place to end. Well, thank you guys. I normally do handshakes, but there's so many of you.
We can wave.
That wasn't awkward. Till next time, guys. I'm Frank Wack.